What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back at it again, another X video. Today we're going to get into Tool Triad. This is the third song out of the Trinity you guys have told me to listen to. Disposition, Reflection, Triad. I dropped the ball. I did Reflection first, then Disposition. Now we're going to do Triad. Hopefully it still makes sense. I kind of understand what they were going for when they did Disposition into Reflection. It felt like a warm-up going into a song, and this should feel like a conclusion if my theory is correct based on what you guys have told me. So we're going to jump right into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. Okay, much more aggressive on this one. Maybe really aggressive. Hang on. Seatbelt. Seatbelt. That's interesting. Oh, the tribal shit. It's big. Oh, it's been a while, Tool. That is so interesting. So different. Yes. That's how you drop it right there. The depth on the mix is fantastic. Nice little drum fill. Oh, hang on, we're getting some weird rhythms here. Now we're getting some pads. What kind of drum rhythm? Dude, Danny's a freak. Nice. Ooh. That little guitar. Excuse me. Allergies be tweaking lately. Wow. Okay. That was actually the way it ended was actually kind of expected in a way. So this definitely felt like more of a conclusion type song. It had a sense of closing to it. It definitely felt like it was the third song in that triad, or that trinity rather. The thing I liked the most on this was the way it started. It sounded so different with almost like a scream in the background, but it was this weird like tribal singing scream. I don't know. It was so different in the background, like a distant yelling, or like a seance, like just in the back. Just added this weird, strange in the middle of the jungle type vibe, and that in conjunction with the way the drums are and some of the other pads and guitars, like the way that they're able to capture this tribal sound and put it into the music is so crazy to me. They have always done this, I feel like, in their various albums to different degrees. 10,000 Days was really, really more like percussive and tribal in that sense. On Fear Inoculum, it was more spacey, but still a little bit of a tribal. This one is definitely more of an aggressive kind of tribal, but it has this weird, just kind of eerie feel almost. Not like all the way eerie, but somewhere in that area of that eerie vibe. And they captured it so well. So what I liked about this though the most was, I think, the mix. The mix on this was so deep. There was just layers and depth and space on the mix. It really had like a multi-dimensional kind of sound to it, and I feel like there was a lot going on left and right, even forward and back. The way the mix was just really good. It had a encompassing kind of sound to it. Really kind of swallows you up. So I really like that. I don't think there's any vocals in here. I got lost in the sauce. I don't think there's any vocals, any singing. I think it's all instrumentation, which is another thing about Tool. I don't even notice like sometimes when there's vocals or not, because I get so lost in just the musicianship of the band. But this one particularly was just very, very good with the instrumentation. And I think it might be, I don't know, it might be my favorite off of Lateralis, just because it's not short. I mean, 6.5 minutes isn't a short song, but by Tool standards it is. And it's to the point. It starts off and builds quickly, gets to where it's going to go, and then concludes. I feel like it's a very well structured song, and it kind of satisfies that ride without it being this crazy journey or trip. It kind of does it faster than normal in by Tool standards. So I really appreciate that aspect of it because it's more of a normal song, but it still gives you an experience. It's still a very, very original and different song. It's Tool. It's just got this sound to it. And I think that combined with the structure is why I like it better. The build is great. It drops very good. It does some weird time signature switching. I don't know what Danny was doing. I never know what he's doing. That dude's a freak. And the guitar even I feel like was on a different rhythm. It just had this part where I couldn't really follow it. The rhythm is just so different and so foreign to me, but it was enjoyable because I'm sitting there trying to figure out like, what are they doing? It's very cool. Tool is very cool in that sense. They just have a very complex sound, very detailed sound, and I always appreciate it. Even if some of the songs I haven't really cared for, just the sheer musicianship and creativity that goes into the music is always appreciated. So I like this one. Out of the Trinity, I think this one's my favorite. Reflection was good too, but it was a little long. And I think I like the short and sweet aspect of this one the most out of the three. Obviously, Disposition feels more like an intro, and there's not really replay value for me there. But this one, I could see myself listening to this one again for sure. It just has more of a complete song kind of feel. But anyways, that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't hit my subscribe button already, go ahead and do that now, please. It takes a few seconds. It's free. You can cancel whenever, and it really helps out the channel. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments in the comment section down below. What did you think about this song? What do you think about this song? If you're a longtime Tool fan, how's this song stack up on some of the other songs on the album or just in general? If you're new to Tool, hop aboard. I still got plenty of songs to jump into. We're going to jump into a lot of Tool songs. And if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. Tool is a one-of-a-kind band. I say this all the time. No band is like Tool. And it's funny because before I started doing these reactions, I just assumed Tool was another band from the 80s or 90s and was like, oh, it's just a rock band. No, it is. You can't even describe. A lot of people say it's like progressive rock or progressive metal, but they really have their own genre. I don't think any band can be lumped into Tool. Tool is its own thing. So go check them out if you haven't already because they're amazing. As always, if you enjoy the band, you enjoy the artist, support the band, support the artist, subscribe to the YouTube, follow them on social media, stream their music anywhere and everywhere you can stream music because support is number one for any artist, band, creator, rapper, entertainer, whoever's making content or music for you to enjoy and you do enjoy it, reciprocate that energy via support. So with all of that being said, I hope you're having a great day. I'm sending positive vibes your way, and until next time, I'm out.